Cicero's gotten into
Let
now.
the elixir do its work. You'll feel better shortly.
Ah, thank you, dear. You are most kind. The Jester's cut feels as bad as it looks, I'm afraid.
Damn it, this never should have happened. We knew better. We knew better, and still we let our guards down. Ugh!
I'll admit, even I'm having a hard time disagreeing with you.
Marrow is dead, I know, but we've got bigger problems right now. The fool went absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving. About the Night Mother, how she was the true leader of the Dark Brotherhood, and Astrid was just a pretender.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with... Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with this situation.
So, how many times is she gonna say, look, we need to deal with this situation?
I want you to find that miserable little fool and end his life. But first, find my husband. Make sure he's all right. After the attack, Arnbjorn flew into a rage. When Cicero left, Arnbjorn went after him. They disappeared into the wild. Search Cicero's room. Maybe there's something in there that sheds some light on where he might have gone. Let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara and calm everyone down.
Bested by a fool. Who's the fool now, hmm?
Hush, Vizara. You were very brave. Astrid may well be dead if not for you.
Not so funny now. What a bummer. Let's see here. Cicero's journal. Let's read up here. 30th of dusk, sun's dusk. 4th era 200. I have written the letters so polite, so official to Astrid in Skyrim. Her sanctuary still stands, still operates, but how? No listener means no black sacrament, no black sacrament means no contracts. Her family can abandon the old ways and still survive, still kill, but is that family still Brotherhood or something else? Something new, something different, something wrong. Something wrong. Still, we must go. Tomorrow we set sail, float on a boat through a moat called the Sea, Her, and Me. 22nd of Evening Star, 4th era, 200. 666 of the rocking, tossing, rolling, throwing upon the gray waves. I've been reading of Skyrim, of the good old days of the old ways. There was another sanctuary once, a Dawnstar sanctuary, good, ancient, and strong. Blessed by Sithas, Cicero will go there. No need of Astrid. The mother and I will settle, and she will speak to me finally, and we will build the old ways anew together. 23rd of Evening Star, 4th era, 200. The passphrase is mine. I have found it in a letter, ancient as the sanctuary itself. The black door will ask, what is life's greatest illusion? I am to answer, innocence, my brother. Finally, a space, a place to call my own, a joker's retreat for the fool of hearts. 4th of First Deed, 4th era, 201. The sanctuary is mine, as I had dared hope. Cool and dark and lovely. My sanctuary from all. I know it's every corner, every hall, every shadowed nook and alcove. My sanctuary, the guardians know me, recognize me as a keeper. They leave poor Cicero alone. The big ugly beast, a different story. He'd eat me if he could. But to bind me, grind me, he need to find me. And Cicero will make sure that he does not happen, for I have sanctuary. Sanctuary from all. And just one more page. 13th of First Seed, 4th Era 201. The sanctuary is safety and salvation, but still so silent. I give my love to the unholy matron. I give my laughter freely, but I do not hear her. The silence has returned now that I am laughter, and no longer hear laughter. I once again hear the silence of the void. It reaches across time and space. Its silence is deafening once more. First of Rain's Hand, 4th Era 201. Mother and Keeper must go. I am not the listener, and never will be. But I am the Keeper, and I must keep my mother's will above my own. I must find her listener. I must teach Astrid the error of her ways, the beauty and necessity of the old ways. I have sent the letter to Astrid. We will leave soon, but Cicero will keep this sanctuary as his sanctuary, a place to rest and play my trade, for I once more take up the blade and send some lucky souls to him when laughter strikes as fits my whim. Alright. Yeah, not sure if I really wanted to say all that, but yeah, I'm not really going to read all this stuff, but supposedly there's like an old theory that supposedly Cicero is the fan from the Oblivion game, but I never really could really catch on from what what the connection was. There's the Night Mother still sleeping as a baby, nice and comfortably. Alright.
Have you found something? Good, good. Does it say where he may be headed? The Dawnstar Sanctuary? Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Now. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's one of us. Find Arnbjorn. Make sure my husband's all right. And then send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible.
Alright.
I took that prancing fool into my home, and this is how he repays me?
She's not too quite happy. Can't necessarily blame her. And as she said before, there is glorious horses of horses. I don't even think I even have all my Paralon. There we go. There we go. Much better. Alright. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, now I can't even remember how to go back to first person. Whatever. So, I haven't really talked a whole lot about Dawnstar. Only really relatively visited there once. Not really a whole lot. Kind of an interesting city, to say the least. Definitely right in the middle of Stormcloak country. For those who never played Oblivion, Shadowmere is kind of one of the, also one of the rewards for, kind of one of the rewards and one of the quests that you do.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
I'll eventually do that quest as well. That was one of the more interesting ones. Oh, there's
Should have figured Astrid would send you. Ugh, what gave it away? Yeah, gotta admit that little Jester's good with that butter knife. But don't worry, I gave as good as I got. In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. I would have followed him, but I don't know the phrase. Alright, you convinced me. Doubt I'd be much good to you anyway. The little fop cut me pretty deep. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow the blood.
alright. Imagine this is going to be quite the fun.
His life's greatest illusion.
Let's see here. I think it was that one. God. Never ever get used to that voice.
Listener! Is that you? Oh, I knew you'd come! Send the best to defeat the best. Astrid knew her stupid wolf couldn't slay Cicero.
Yeah, looks like he's got some ghosts. Gonna try a little harder than that. Gonna try a little harder than that there,
No!
Jester.
This isn't at all what Mother would want! You kill the Keeper or I kill the Listener! Now that's madness!
Yeah, this sanctuary is kind of what Cicero said, kind of a dumpster. Definitely need some undusting.
I always went defended. I always stick for details. Stickler! Oh, I slay me.
That kind of reminds me of Joker. Okay. Let's save again. I don't know. I don't like this. cantrips, though. Marksman's lesson. Increase that. Awesome with that. That'll definitely help. Time to use some magic. See if that other has decided to come along. But she does not. Because he's a pussy. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Ghost. You heard me correct. Yep. And heal up. I'd probably try to increase my magicka up just a tish whenever I do try to level up.
You're still alive. Sith respects the listener's abilities, of course, but... Could you at least slow down a bit? Not what I used to be.
Snap. Well, that's kind of rather creepy. Sounds like Gollum. You're dead. Any more friends? I could probably just cook some food if I actually have any. I do have some potatoes. That's all she wrote there. Soft pile. And bellows. Take some gold. Make this trip somewhat worthwhile. I think I was already up there. Looks like Cicero is pretty much in that next room there. Save again. Not entirely sure, but let's go ahead and give Cicero okay. So we can't open it because it's barred from the other side. Oh. Sneaky, sneaky.
Chilly. You'll enjoy this. Not an original part of the sanctuary per se. Let's call it a forced addition.
shot. No.
All right. So Cicero attacked that harlot Astrid. But what's a fool to do when his mother is slandered and mocked? Surely the listener understands.
Def Frike. Oh, nice name. Sounds like this might be quite the fight. Trolls. Trolls are not good. Not really all that good with fire. So that does help. Looks like that piece kind of chow down quite a bit. Quite a bit indeed. Chest inside. Nothing really there. Save again. Definitely don't want to deal with that troll again. Not in the least. Breaking out the bow. The only real saving grace for me is that these sanctuary guardians are not.
Cicero admits he thought the listener would be dead by now. Maybe we could just forget about this. Let bygones be bygones. What do you say?
I've never actually really been in this. About 3 of them.
How can I kill what's already?
God, they're squishy. No, not gonna give me back my arrows. Well, fine then. Bring out the glass arrows. Ooh, a master lock. That's probably gonna be